Hello, I'm here to share this Traveler's Notebook insert that I made. It's 46 pages plus a lot of partial half pages, and I made a little cover for it. The insert itself inside measures 4.5 by 8.5. 8.5. This cover is a little bigger, so, and you don't have to use a cover. I just went ahead and made it because I wanted to actually try out. This is fabric on a harder shell. It's not cardstock. It's even more sturdier than that. I wanted to see how it worked. It looks really, really nice. This is some upholstery fabric that I got. So it's got a little charm, little dove, and a star. Got elastic closure. I left all the little strings, which you can take out if you'd like. On the inside of the harder cover is some vintage wrapping paper. And this is, most of the paper in here I created myself. Some of it you'll find on my Etsy shop. Some of it eventually you'll find on my Etsy shop. But I thought he was very cute, my little Christmas squirrel. So I put him on some Christmas paper. And then I made a couple tags. I like to keep these Traveler's inserts a little plainer because I know there's going to be a lot of day-to-day stuff going on, and adding and embellishing, and just a few tags with a little bit of fabric on them. All the fabric is vintage fabric. Some paper that I created. Some inked tracing paper. Most of the color you'll see in here, the red, would be Kool-Aid. It smells really good. Little doily. A vintage ad I made into a full page. I remember those. We are all like a snowflake, all different in our own beautiful way. This is some paper that I have in my store. Little fabric pocket. The back part of an envelope. The front part of an envelope. Inside, which I never do very good, is a vintage card that's real vintage card that is not printed in then. There. This is some paper that I have in my store, Christmas paper. This is some paper that I got. It's got foil on it. It's real pretty. A little book page. Girl peeking out. Some ledger paper. This I just found off of the internet. I sewed a little bit around the card and inked it a little bit with a fabric clip. This is some paper that you'll find in my store that I just created. I don't have it in my store. A vintage cookbook page, French omelet. Lots of fun. Little inking, red. I got this off of the internet. Book page that's not original. Little brown paper. This is an original vintage page from an estate sale. That's got a little bit of shine to it. Not sure if you can see that. This has some texture to it. It's heavyweight. Lots of Christmassy designs. Some more of that metallic-y kind of paper. I did a little watercoloring on that. In the middle is a month calendar. You can cut those down. But see, you can take that out and add a new one if you'd like. This is some paper I haven't put in my store yet, but it's some gessoed. That's not real gessoed. I gessoed it and then took a scan of it. Some music pages turned out pretty nice. Tag, a button clip. Oops, I'm not in frame. Here, I'm going to go back. I don't know what I got out of frame. There we go. Gessoed that. Music page. A button clip. Need to say, keep checking the picture here so I make sure I'm in frame. A little washi tape to reinforce that, because that's a real vintage page. Toasted canopies. I sewed around the edge of that, call it that. I think you'll find this in my store. Not that though. Ledger. Make sure you get that. Yeah, that's really vintage right there. Stick on there. That's a real vintage stamp. Another tag, a little bit of lace. I have more trouble getting the pages apart. You'll find that paper in my store. Hope I don't have to do this video over again because it's in frame. And then a piece of 1980 wedding dress that I cut apart and took different little appliques off of it, and another card. And the back of the cute little squirrels. There you go. I'll have a link to my Etsy store in the discussion box, and I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you for watching.